Will you please welcome Rob Halligan? That's your family out there, isn't it? Something like that, yeah. Great dancing peers, by the way. I thought that was really cool. I was watching you down there. Seriously, I mean, when you think back to the events of September 11th, it's one of those days in history that you'll always remember where you were and what you were doing and what was happening and all of that kind of stuff. Seeing the things happening on television and the tragedy that's unfolded. And I think that it's important to carry hope in the middle of all of that, and that's what this evening is all about, really, is looking at events that are really, really horrible and believing that it's possible to turn those things around and for some good to come out of it. And that's tonight, we're looking for some good to come out of that. And I just want to ask you some questions, really, I guess. I'll interview you, because that's what I do for a living. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Or you could just kind of stand here and speak. I just want to draw some stuff out of Rob, just so you get a chance to actually hear his own heart on this, because this event's very much come out of his own kind of response and his own need for that. First of all, where were you when everything was happening? How did you find out about what was going on the day?
Well, I was at work. I work in an office and we don't have any television or radio or anything. First thing I knew, my brother James gave me a ring and said, you know, there's a plane gone into the World Trade Center. You know, we didn't know what had happened, we didn't know anything at all, you know. So it was kind of edge of the seat stuff, and it was like trying to, I spent ages trying to find out what was going on, trying to phone America. I couldn't do that, couldn't get through, couldn't get on the internet to find out anything because that was all jammed, and so I went across the road to Big W. It was a big shop, you know, they got to sell tellies in there and then all the tellies on, so I went to watch it in there, and I got there just in time to see the first tower fall.
The hard thing for you, though, is you were having to go through all of this knowing that your father was in the second tower and not being able to get any information. And that went on for days, didn't it, not being able to get information?
Yeah, well, when it was happening, we weren't, you know, I didn't know if he was in there or not, you know. And you kind of try and convince yourself that, no, it's not happening, you know, he's not there. And for ages we were holding on to all sorts of hope and that he would be all right and that. But
in the end, what happened was that he discovered, you know, that his body's never been discovered.
Yeah.
You've been through the whole kind of mourning process over the last few months. How have you dealt with that yourself? Because, I mean, this is an incredible thing to do here, but you've had to go through your own personal kind of things, haven't you?
Yeah, I suppose, I mean, I've had a lot of support and everything, you know, just around here, and our family's really cool as well. At this sort of time, we all club together, we all get together, and that, you know, I really appreciate the way that we do that, you know, because I know a lot of people haven't got that. And I think as well, I think doing this tonight, you know, when something like this happens, you so want to do something, and there just isn't anything you can do, you know. So I suppose out of everything, this is something I've been able to pour myself into, something I know my dad would be proud of, you know, the fact that we've got something together like this. But as well as that, you know, it's, like you say, tonight's all about kind of trying to get a good thing out of something awful. And, you know, you can never kind of, you can't change what's happened, you can't make it easier or anything, you can't, you know, take away the pain. But you can say, look, you know, I mean, tonight, we're normal people, none of us are superstars. You know, none of this has been set up by anybody big or anything. It's all been set up by normal people, and I really believe that, you know, we can make a difference. You know, you don't have to be anyone big or anyone special to make a difference. You can just be you, you know.